DSWD, USEC, and CWC Executive Director Kahay.
Rating para 6 class municipality ay walang iba kundi ang Municipality of Salay, Misamis Oriental. Iniimbitahan po namin si Mayor Angelo G. Isang mainit na pagbati po para sa Salay, Misamis Oriental.
Wala kayong magagawa, pinagbigyan ni Presidente. Gusto nakita mo na lang. Bibigyan ni Presidente yan eh.
Okay na po ba?
Kagulo talaga sila.
Sabihin ko. Muli, maraming salamat po.
Para sa kategorya ng first to third class municipality, ang tatanggap ng parangal ay ang Santa Fe Nueva Vizcaya. Iniimbita po namin si Mayor Liwayway, BC Karamat upang tanggapin ang parangal. Ganito.
At para naman sa kategoryang Component City, tatanggap ng parangal ang Tagaytay City. Iniimbitahan po namin si Mayor Agnes D. Tolentino upang tanggapin ang parangal.
Kasi sabi mabuti na kami. Susunod lang kami sa iba. So, i-clear muna daw ang stage bago namin tawagin ang susunod. Okay. Maraming salamat po sa Tagaytay City at maligayang pagbati po sa inyo.
Thank you pa ulit pag nag-clear. Maraming salamat.
Muli, maraming salamat po sa Tagaytay City. Para naman sa Independent Component City category, ang nagawgi ay Dagupan City. Ang tatanggap sa parangal ay si Dean Brian L. Cuan, Liga ng mga Barangay President. Gawa. Yan yung pinakamahirap ng role pag si Sir nagsabi ng ako sa lahat ng bumubuo ng Dagupan City. Salamat po sa mga taga-Dagupan. Hintayin mo lang mawala yan. Clear mo na daw stage. Ang tagal mag-clear.
At ngayon naman, para sa huling kategorya, ang highly urbanized city na nagkamit ng pinakamataas na rating ay ang Mandaluyong City. Ang tatanggap sa parangal ay si Mandaluyong City Mayor Carmelita Menchi Aguilar Abalos. Maraming salamat po sa bumubuo ng Mandaluyong City.
Maraming salamat po muli sa bumubuo ng Mandaluyong City. Maraming salamat, President Duterte. Muli isang maligay at malugod na pagbati sa lahat ng nagkamit ng karangalan. Sinong upo? Sila o kami? Sila muna. Go.
Sa punto pong ito ay tinatawagan ang alkalde ng Santa Fe, Nueva Vizcaya, Mayor Liwayway DC Karamat upang magbigay ng kanyang mensahe at tugon.
God is good all the time. A blessed day to everyone, lalong-lalo na po sa ating pinakamamahal na presidente, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte, sir. Ang atin pong secretary ng Department of Interior and Local Government, Secretary Eduardo M. Año, sir. Ang atin pong Executive Secretary, Salvador Campo Medjeldia, sir. Ang atin pong Secretary ng Department of Social Welfare and Development and the Chairperson of Council for the Welfare of Children, Secretary Rolando Joselito de Liza Bautista. And of course, the Executive Director 5, Council for the Welfare of Children, Undersecretary Mary Midzi Kahayan Uy, ma'am. Sa atin pong lahat na narito, mga awardees, Isang mapagpalang hapon po sa ating lahat. It is indeed my greatest honor and privilege to have held the prestigious 2017 Presidential Award for Child-Friendly Municipalities and Cities for our beloved town, Santa Fe. To be conferred with the seal of child-friendly local governance in the national level is giving an enormous advantage to all the children of Santa Fe and in the coming generations, assuring all of them boundless opportunities and possibilities for a brighter future. With all my heart, I sincerely thank all our partners in the delivery of excellent, honest, and effective public service. To my department heads, especially our MSWDO, Ms. Fedeline Hedchugan, I salute all of you for all the conscientious and concerted efforts that mark in our children's lives. It is our sovereign God who had been continuously blessing our good intentions, our common goal and acts of love and service for our children all along. Rest assured that Santa Fe shall vigorously invest in our commitment in pursuing and promoting with you our children's right to survival, development, protection, and participation towards a child-friendly Philippines, a caring and protective society for, by, and with the children. And in doing so, we are beholding and securing the future of the coming generations in good hands because of a job well done today. I thank you wholeheartedly, President Mayor Roa Duterte, and PACFMC for this recognition. God bless Santa Fe. God bless Philippines. To God be all the glory. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat po, Mayor Karamat. Mabuhay po kayo. Tinatawagan ko rin po ngayon si Erica Quilos, Council Member ng National Anti-Poverty Commission Children Basic Sector upang magbigay ng kanyang mensahe at tugon.
A child-friendly day to all of us. We at the National Anti-Poverty Commission Children Basic Sector would like to congratulate the awardees for the 2017 Child-Friendly Municipalities and Cities. As an agency that promotes and lifts up children issues all over the country, we would like to thank all of your efforts in sustaining and changing the communities for us children. As a signatory of the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, the Philippines is obliged to create and strengthen existing laws and policies that will comply with the 4 pillars of children's rights, namely survival, protection, participation, and development. We have seen the national government's effort, together with the local government units and national and non-government organizations. With all of our country's achievements, we can conclude how powerful and how big the impact we can create if all of the sectors will unite in pushing agendas for children. With the strengthening of city ordinances, passage of the mental health law, bicameral meeting for the positive discipline bill, protocol reach out would fully equip a child to become a more efficient individual in the future. But there's still a lot to improve. We should not settle down unless every community is safe for every child. We should be more inclusive and reach out to marginalized children. As a child nurtured by the society is a child that will bring hope to the country. Once again, I would like to congratulate and to extend my gratitude to everyone here for joining hands in making sure we will all be able to live in a community, a country, to raise people who genuinely care for the welfare and safety of every child in the country. But we are not done yet. The fight, the cause continues. This has been Council Member Maria Erica B. Quilos. Thank you and good afternoon.
Maraming salamat, Erica. Sa puntong ito, inaanyayahan natin Secretary Salvador Medaldea upang ipakilala sa atin ang isang napakahalagang tao na gustong bumati sa mga national awardees ng 2017 Presidential Award for Child-Friendly Municipalities and Cities.
Magandang hapon po sa kanilang lahat. Ang Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas na nagmamahal sa kabataang Pilipino, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Salamat po. Your courtesy, kindly sit down. Praise God. Pero yung God ko, yung God ng mga obispo mong sabay-sabay sila mga gago. I never said I do not believe in God. What I said is your God is stupid. Mine has a lot of common sense. That's what I told the bishop. I never said I was an atheist. You know, the presidency is a God-given gift. I am sure God would not have given me the position if I was bullshit. Magklaro tayo. I could have made it in life even. The berries that before the presidency without God. Pero itong mga obispo ninyo, patayin ninyo, walang silbi yung mga gagong yan. What they do is criticize. Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea, Social Welfare and Development Secretary Rolando Joselito Bautista, Interior and Local Government Secretary Eduardo Anyo, and the other members of the Cabinet, Executive Director of the Council for the Welfare of Children, Undersecretary Mary Mitch Kahoyonoy, honorable members of the House of Representatives, the Chief of the Philippine National Police, the 2017 awardees of child-friendly cities and municipalities, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I have a two-page speech. And pag binasa ko to, sa gasolina lang pati sa makeup ninyo, hindi makababawi. But because I think that the lady who prepared this speech, it's a scripted one, and I do not like scripted, but just the same, masayang yung pagod niya. Ko na lang po penultimate paragraph. As our children are the country's future, be assured violence, abuse, criminality, illegal, and other threats to their safety and well-being. Together, let us strengthen our ties and build new alliances in order to congratulations at now. One of the greatest really drawbacks of this country is that we are not able really to provide health care, much less for everybody actually, for short of funds. But we endeavored to pass a law that would give them free medical attention in hospitals. We have established the malasakit thing all over to give priority to those who are urgently in need of medical attention. This has been through, it is historical narrative of this country that we fall short on everything. And even the highest. So, nung una pa lang, sinabi ko kay nung dating welfare secretary, DSWD, to concentrate doon sa lugar na gutom ang mga bata. But unfortunately though, it was part also of parang an arrangement where I could maybe in the process of confidence building, I showed them the sincerity of government. We are willing to share not power but the benefit ideology. Turned out sour, and most of the money given, supposed to be given to the Pantawid Gutom, are envelopes in the camps of the military. Well, I did not. Congress also has a report of that, and Congress turned down their confirmation of. Do not bring in an ideology that carries with it an armed struggle to seize power of governments. Isang bagay na we're trying to sort out, but I do not think sa isa out of the cabinet. So that leaves Belio, who is really a communist, and to that group Everton. So I respect him because we were dorm mates. Dulay and Belio was in front of my room when I was with a roommate who was talking in English all the time, early morning, and it went all the way until we became cabinet members. And so when he was there and speaking all the way, and so the congressmen and senators began to wonder, is this guy from here? Well, it seems to be, Amerikano pala talaga ang buang eh. But I didn't know what Romero was really William Ortega, and were nearly arrested. They hid in the dormitory. They set up a law office and thereafter prospered while we suffered here. But anyway, Bible. One, the people, and preserve this nation. So I am battling so many fronts. I'm battling the ISIS sa Ulo, the Abu Sayyaf, and they are the extremists. They know nothing except to kill and destroy. Then I have a revolution that is motivated by territoriality. And maybe that would include Uber, kasi it's seldom that I can talk to a crowd like this. Gathered na ma-articulate ko yung nasa puso ko. Total, kung mag-abot tayo ng alas 10 dito, may pagkain man. Double di gutom yan eh. The stomach is only ready for merienda, but you add another 3 hours, you need some sort of more carbohydrates and start cooking, please. Listen. Ganito yung ang droga started much earlier. And that was about when I was even a prosecutor. That would be 1988 below. And that has always been, as a trial lawyer, prosecuting people for drugs. I have encountered so many heartaches along the way. evidence are missing. My witnesses are not reporting. And sometimes, to my horror, the powder that I'm using to induce in court as our evidence turns out to be tawas. At that time, corruption was already there. And I'm not going to zero in the police because a lot of people in the civilian sector are into it, even mga mayors. Yung mga mayors nandito, hindi kasali yan. Oo, mabait yan. Kasi ang mayor, nagago ang putang. Hindi magpunta dito yan. But the last time I called for them, I closed. At sinabi ko talaga sinagpranggahan ako. Putang ina ninyo. Pag pumasok kayo sa droga, papatayin ko kayo. Prangka. So with the governors, tanungin ninyo governor ninyo. Pero more or less, it was a leaner crowd. Pero ganun ko rin sinabi. Do not ever with drugs because mamamatay ka talaga. Alam mo, let me illustrate to you how it can destroy society. You know, you want to destroy a friend, or you don't destroy an enemy, all you have to do is make the son or daughter or grandchild an addict. And that family automatically becomes disoriented, dysfunctional. Ang problema, exponential, kasi hindi mo talaga malaman kung ano. If he will commit crimes, if he's a poor guy, when he has the cold turkey, the monkey is riding on his back, wala siyang pera, he will resort to crime. Ang unang mawawala ninyo, as you all know by now, kasi may kilala kayo, alam ko, unang mawala sa inyo, gasol. So sigurado natin yan. Gasol, yung mga reserva, lahat, electric fan, TV, pati kotse. Huwag na lang tayo magbulahan. Hindi naman ako gago na may sungay na papatayin ng kapwa ko tao. Kung hindi mo rin papatayin, yung mga tao na sinabi ko, my duty is to preserve this nation and protect the people. That's about in 2 sentences, that's my duty. Ito, wala to eh. Alam, mag-create ka lang ng isang siyabo ng anak. I don't know if, pero dito meron. Sira talaga ang pamilya. Ngayon, kung ang tatay ang tinamaan, puro Diyos. Hindi na magtrabaho. Kung nakita mo, pag-upo ko in the first 3 months, critical, nakita mo nag-surrender, Filipino or Filipinos reduced to slavery to a drug called shabu. And they are in hotel for the rest of their lives. So pag hindi na makatrabaho yan, he is there in stupor. Teka muna kayo, inaantok ako. Sinong may marijuana din? Alam mo, media ka, pagkabugok talaga ng media. You know, during the ASEAN in the Philippines, I just came from India. So I just a few hours of sleep, I landed in Davao, then took a flight dito. Sabi ko, ako yung presiding officer. Sabi ko, may kopya ka ba dyan sa yung program namin sa ano? yung program namin sa mga ASEAN. Itong mga gagong secretariat na ito, and Bong, I hope that we can improve on it. Mag-umpisa kami ng 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30 break, 1:30, 2:30, hanggang alas 10, alas 11 ng gabi. Anak ka nang sabi ko, anong tingin niyo sa amin, Boy Scout? Talaga nagalit niya ng ganun. Lalo nung ASEAN. Nagsabi ko, I was so sleepy. Ito nung sabi ko, kaya ano ako ng marijuana. Kung hindi kayo gago, I was presiding over the plenary, mag-hit ako ng marijuana. Pagka ganon, when it is too ridiculous, it must be a joke. Pumapatay nga ako, tapos ngayon ako pang... So, just to lighten a dull moment, pero lahat kami natutulog, ang recording na lang ang buhay. Wala, silent naman for interspersed with silence. Kasi natutulog. Una si Volkia, ako ang sunod. Nakaganon ta. Ako galing ng India eh. Wala pa masyadong, I do not want to insult India. Pero ako ang mag-travel, totoo yan. Yan dyan sila, buhay mo yan lahat. Pati si Chief Police. Magpunta ako sa labas, magbaon talaga ako ng karne norte, pati tuyo. Kasi Bisaya ako, hindi ako pwede pag hindi maalat. That's genetics for the Visayan. Kaya yung cook ninyo, di ba, kung may magkain, ang cook ninyo Bisaya, I'm not trying to insult my Bisaya. Kasi kutawin niya ng tapos gano'n ng tikma mo na, kutawin, galing sa tapos pag sabi na sa bowl, gano'n na yun. Gano'n. So yun ang ko sa kawawa yung mga bata. It's just to 1 million. Sinong human rights dito? Masakal kita po itong. Sinong human rights dito? Ang dysfunction niyan, grabe. Hindi na makapag-aral ang mga anak. Karamihan dyan, kung asawa bata pa, maglalaki para lang mabuhay. Hindi nagtatrabaho ang ulol. Kasi wala na yan sila. They just sit in one corner the whole day. Tsaka maghingi. Pag ayaw magbigay ng asawa ng pera, binubugbog. Magpunta sa nanay, binubugbog ang nanay. Ang ilan yan? Now, let me draw a contrast. Sabi nila, pumapatay daw ako ng tao. Hindi ako pumatay tao, tig-imbalsama lang ako. Putang ina nila. Wala na ang bata. And 1,000,006, even if you place it at 100, then you begin to be melodramatic about the whole thing. At sabihin nila may nakita dyan nakabulagta, then they would just assume that an extrajudicial killing. Ina-admita na nga ni Albayalde na 4,000 plus and that is a figure which I am bound because that is the trabaho of my tao ko, police ko yan So I have to admit what they say to me. Sabihin mo 70,000, pati yung nag-rivalry ng babae o yung hindi alam mo karamihan dyan, hindi mag-remit. Kaya hindi mag-remit yung takbuhin na yan. Papatayin ka talaga niya. That's the rule. Now, sabihin mo, what? 20,000? Yung sobra nila. Oh, son of a bitch. It is destroying my country. 1,000,006 slaves is not a joke to me. And hindi lang yan siya. It's just a matter of those who killed or who died. But how about this? He might live. But look at the dysfunction he creates for all of us. He's a potential criminal. He does not work. The children are floating, nowhere to go. Is that the way I will allow my country to happen? Abo kaya sabi ko, putang, I will kill you. My God, I will really kill you. Hindi yan sila. Ako. Kaya papuntahin mo yung fiscal dyan, yung putot na maitim. Sampalin ko yung putang inang isa pa. Diba? Sabihin lang nila, oh, here is a list of those who died. Ganon niya nga, 70,000. What's the 70,000? They do not explain where did it happen, what was the cause, whether it was drug or it was an outright killing. When? Tapos sabihin mo, how? Was he kneeling down? Or was he shot with the back turned against the aggressor? Wala, basta sinabi lang patay. Tapos you want me to go to that idiotic court, ICC. Buang. And what is that court, by the way? Who created it? Did we participate in the selection of the judges? Sino yung mga putang inang taga-Europe dyan na mas marunong pa sa atin? Who are the prosecutor? And even their chairman's commission on human rights, ang chairman nila comes from a country who does not believe in democracy. It's autocratic. Mabutit na lang nakaintindihan kami ni King George si Abdullah. Do not listen to that idiot. You're not even democratically elected and you want me to stand in a court that's a creation of it. You must be an idiot. Hindi mo alam kung sino yung saan yung kinuha yung mga for all you know. Tapos takot-takutin ako nitong sila. And during kita mo naman yung sabi, International Court of Justice, I'll be brought there. It just kept silent. And you know, truthfully, honestly, candidly, I had the only one who had thought of the defense. So when the time kaya sinabi ng ulol na pagong, sabi niya, I should see a psychiatrist. Gusto ko nang birahin. Ito naman si Spiron, secretary pa siya, wag, Rod. Bakit, sir? Sabi niya kay si Jordan, bigyan tayo ng 2 helicopter na Cobra. At totoo naman, pagpunta ko sa Jordan, pinakita talaga ng King of Jordan. Ano naman told it, do not believe in that fucking... I quote him publicly. Now, I do not listen to that. Kita mo, ang maghusga sa akin is not even elected by the people. He has not passed a judgment of his peers to set this gago. Nakita mo naman ang sitwasyon. But what really pains me is this. I know some of you will be cynical. The drama na yan si Presidente. Make it more melodramatic nga. Well, for whatever it, however it arrives to you, hindi ko talaga matiis yung, you know, we have millions of our poor countrymen and their wives go to the Middle East in droves. Alam natin at alam ko early on when I was mayor because I went to Saudi Arabia to plead a case for a girl, taga Davao, because she was in prison for distributing groceries. So naawa ako kasi yung nanay pati ang tatay matanda na. Everyday nandyan sa labas ng gate ko. Early morning. Every day. Kaya sabi ng asawa ko, Baptist yan eh. Sabi niya, do something about it. Kung wala kang maitulong, ipasa mo yan sa taong makatulong. So parang akong na ano, sabi ko, I'll go to Saudi Arabia. So King Fahd was a bit, I think, I would not characterize it, but medyo mahirap na i-connect. But you know, there is God. He was able to listen a bit and maybe it was using a lucid interval. Pumayag siya. But chief minister of that court, of that royal palace there said, you better talk to your counterpart. Since I was a member of the Law and Order Committee of Goles, so actually I was the one who was there. Sabihin mo sa kababayan, sabi niya, not all may edukado na aral. But on the average, when you are a slave, bought from the slave markets of Africa, or a paid servant, rape is part of the territory. Kaya malakas ang bintahan ng pills doon coming from Europe. Ipasok sa refrigerator, bugbugin, hampasin, and gamitin ng amo, gamitin ng anak, gamitin ng son-in-law. Linisan niya yung bahay ng amo niya, yung daughter-in-law niya, isa-isang daughter pa niya. Tapos pakainin ng basura. How many Filipinos? Ilan nabasa ninyo? Tumatalo na lang sa bintana. What does that indicate? Insanity, because they can no longer endure or bear the human degradation and maybe the total loss of dignity. Kaya ako, putang ina, kumukulo talaga ang dugo. You know why? Yan sila, mahirap. How many times have you read also on TV? Mag-alis, ibigay lang nila doon sa kapatid nila. Alam mo naman, a child, but pag marami rin yung anak, wala ito. Or yung ubad, yung warso, nagsalulo nila, nakatanda nung kumatay. So, the family is totally destroyed. Dysfunctional kasi yung lalaki, you know the human frailty, the physical needs. Magkaliwaan niya. Kaya karamihan dito pagbalik-hiwalay. Especially kung marinig na niya yung kung anong nangyari sa asawa niya, being trampled upon. Ang lalaki mawalaan ng gana niya. I'm telling you, the male ego, ayaw na niyang galawin niya. So karamihan niya magbababae rin. Kita mo ang function. Tapos yung mga anak niya, she endured rape, beatings, sodomy or whatever, tiisin niya yan, hoping that the money she could send to your children can study. Alam mo, pwede man tayo, what's your average? May bata. Alam mo yung mga dyan sa Tondo, so, gano'n sa balik na nanay, 3 years hence, makita niya, everything is in shambles. Putang ina mo, papatayin talaga kita. Papatay. I go to prison. I will go to prison. I spend time in jail. Fine. I'm 73. How much time do I have in this? I will dedicate my imprisonment for my countrymen. Anong bakit? Okay. Basta maputol ko lang kayo or an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Putang ina mo. Ginawa mo miserable ang kapwa ko. Gagawain rin kitang bangkay. Letse ka. You want me on TV? Human rights, you want to stop this goddamn sad part of our history? You just tell them to drop Shabu. Rebels, you drop the gun and we will. Ditong komunista, I'm no longer ready to talk to you. I've done it before. Magmukha lang tayong gago. You insult me, I insult you para tayong bata. Huwag ka na lang umuwi dito. I promise you, I'll slap you. Pag pinilit mo sa airport, umuwi ka dito, putang ina mo, sampalin kita talaga sila. Pakain ko yung pustiso mo, litse ka. Tang itong mayabang. Kala mo kung sino. Magsalita. Kala mo naman, abogado. Mas bright pa sa iyo. Ang binabasa, what is this Bible? You idiots there, mga ideologue. What is your Bible? Mao Zedong, Lenin, Trotsky. Tapos one convoluted brain, maniniwala kayo dyan kay Jesus. That tweeted out, you know, if you want to transform this country, you have to do it by evolution. It cannot be revolution. Dahan-dahan lang. Kaya even if you crucify me today, I can do nothing about the economy. Why? Ito maas yung oil eh. So what's the fucking shit? The shit is, right after the war, everybody was into discovering natural resources of their country. I don't know about God, but my God has a common sense. Pero he gave oil to Indonesia, Malaysia, Brunei. He never gave us oil. So pagbira ng, itong America keeps on, binibira niya yung Iran. Yung Iran naman, pataas pababa. So every time the oil price increases, lahat yan, hatakan. What you think lahat? Ang tao lang dito ang hindi oil. Ang paggawa siguro, BB oil. Pang slide. No, you can make this thing work if there is no machine. And what does meron kang dam, but sa ngayon, wala. You want yung simento na tinatapakan, sapatos, mga pantalon, they come from machines. So, where do they get the power to run them? Pati ito, glass and everything. It's all oil. Hindi binigay sa atin eh. Sila, kaya pag-increase, magsabi sila, wag muna. Kasi may buffer tayo. Itong mga ulo na to, hindi ginagamit yung oil nila. Sige sila import, but at the time when there's an emergency, yun ang buffer nila. Tayo wala. Kaya yung economy natin really suffers. They're much better in Indonesia, Malaysia, Brunei. Because, isa pa, except for Indonesia, they believe in family planning. Itong dito, what is really the gridlock is ang simbahan ng Katoliko. It's the most hypocritical institution. Kita mo sabi ni Pope, if we cannot be celebrated without, lahat naman halos 90% ng mga pare, wala. Ako, bakla man ako noon. So, bakla man yan sila lahat. Tingnan mo, pick upin niya ni Rappler pati ni Require. The president is a homo. Hindi kasi, ayaw ko kasi mag-insulto. Di isali mo na lang ako. Para mag-ano yung reception ng dibdib mo. Sabi ko kami ang unang biktima, pati itong mga bishop, sige daldal. The Catholic faith destroyed us when we were in high school. Sabihin ko sa inyo kung sino, ako, si Dominguez, kababata ko yan. Valedictorian, kindergarten hanggang high school. Tiso yan, pero madali mamula yan. Ayaw ko anong ginagawa. Pero matawagin, ay mga pare, makinig. What are your sins, my son? Ay, di, ano pa? What? You know, Father, come on. We not have the whole day. I went to the room of the... Why? Because I wanted to see what's inside the cryptic na cryptic. And I look, yeah, and then I went to the bathroom. What did you do there? The inevitable. Hindi ko kwento yan kasi ano. Kung ano ang corruption ng pare sa amin, hindi lang sa amin. Or there were priests that they were gay, pero I don't know, some of you contemporary ko sa Ateneo de Davao kami. Father Leonard, he was my idol. He was a Jesuit, but he was an intellectual. Yung si Father, sino galing gago nun mo? Ito, kumutrin nito. Sino yung Father Falbi? Mark. Tingnan mo sa ano. Tingnan mo dyan sa ano. Mark Falbi. Jesuit. He was the priest who was sued. Yung Archdiocese ng LA paid 25 million para mareglo. Look at his assignment. There is a biodata niya. Ateneo, Mindanao. Tingnan niyo sa kaya ako paglabas ko sa ano, I was a bit marami nawala na ako pretended or imagined. Hindi mo rin ako talaga maranaman ako. We have a book about the Maranao. You'll see there the name of my mother. Married to my father. So yan ang lamentations ko sa bahay. And also itong mga mag-kidnap na magpatay. Don't force my hand into it. Ayaw ko. So sabihin ko sa mga, kasi para hindi tayo magka-enkwentro. Walk around, have shabu in your pocket, selling it. Magkita tayo ng isang kanto, barilan yan. Sigurado. Yan ang gusto kong luto na yung panihapon. Wala pang alas 6, mag-merienda lang kayo. Okay ang merienda? Still hot? Do I have another awarding? Maraming awarding ngayon. You might also join there para sino itong award mo ngayon? OFW. Yung unang tanong. Tawa yan sila. Kaya sabi ko yun nga. Kaya ako pumapatay ng tao dahil dyan. Yung isipin mo na lang. The hardship, the torture, the rape, the loss of... Kaya putang ina tumatalon sa bintana, yawa. Kaya yung protection ng children will always be there. Wala na tayo. Yung may tama na, wala na. I'm doing it to preserve the nation. So that the Filipino would come after us, yung mga anak ng apo ko, kailangan tapusin natin itong I'll try to finish. I'm not promising, but and I will be harsh. And there might be really widespread violence, but I am prepared for that. That is the only how to do it. Then, if we have to die, then so be it. We die. After all, we should be in heaven. Si Richard ba? Sigurado yan siya? Malangit yan siya? Well, anyway, I'd like to thank you for just even allowing me to give time for you to listen to me. But lahat yan comes. And the rule has always been, so be it. Thank you. I'm good.
Maraming salamat po, mahal na Presidente, sa inyong makabuluhang mensahe.
Sa punto pong ito ay inaanyayahan po namin ng Pangulong Duterte para sa photo session kasama sina Secretary Bautista,